Hey everybody, welcome back. The weekend is here. Actually, this is the Weekender from Benchmade Knife Company. This is a blue class knife. I'm pretty excited for this one actually because it's kind of that next edition of kind of a, they took that proper series. You get your lifetime warranty paperwork, little use and care manual inside the box. Nice little padded box. Giggity. Shout out to Floss. My guy Floss. Little Benchmade silk bag, of course. But the overall beauty is in the Micarta right here. Orange pivot collars. Toss the bag off to the side. All of the goodness. Let's look at those spring bars. Your hardware, you got orange pivot collars on this side as well. Little bit of branding you can see on there. Little peek of the butterfly there. Okay, so you've got a couple different blades. This is obviously a manual opening. No, I don't think these have half stops. Let's double check. They do have half stops. So we got a half stop on the main blade. Main blade clip point, stone washed. It's a very easy pull. Very, very easy to close. I'd say the pull's like, I don't measure pulls, but it's less than 5. It's probably like 3, 4. They don't make it super tough on these, which is pretty cool. You know, your half stop, pretty much what it is. You see a little bit of spring back. But I really like the fact that since your kind of nail opening is further back on the blade, it's not down here, you can actually pinch it. You got plenty of room to pinch it and open it this fashion. I have a large glove size hand. It fits on there. You can feel like ring finger. You can feel that secondary blade there, you know. I like it. But the question is, let's open the second blade. See what we got. So your secondary blade, it's a smaller one. It's a utility style drop point blade. Also stone wash. This is all of your blade steel on here is in CPM S30V blade steel. Like I said, the main blade is your clip point. Got that beautiful butterfly on there. Now your main blade is 2.97 inches long. Your small utility drop point blade is 1.97 inches long, which is kind of cool. So if you close this up, and actually you get a little bit, you still get that pinch pull out of there, which is cool. I like the little utility blade. If you just want to do a little bit of work, you know, taking this, they call it the Weekender. They want you to take it with you, go camping, go on your fishing trip, go up on the mountain, go to the river, go to the beach, wherever you're gonna go and enjoy yourself, take this with you, right? Decently sized, not super thick, not super skinny, fits good in the hand. I actually kind of really dig this small blade that I got it in hand. I really dig that small blade. It's got the butterfly on it also. Pretty groovy. I like the pop of orange. That Micarta reminds me of the Micarta on the proper. A little bit of texture, as you can probably hear, but still decently smooth. It's not rough at all. I'm sure you could take some sandpaper, rough it up, those kind of things. But the fun part, when you're done fishing, you're done on your daily adventure, you need something to pop that top. It's got a little bit of tension to it, not super hard. They want you to just easily get it out. Got a nice nail nick in there. It's ready to go. Overall length, when this thing's totally open, a little over 7 inches, 7.05. Closed, you're looking at 4.08 inches. The handle thickness. Now we're gonna do some comparisons. I got about 3 or 4 knives lined up to do some good comparisons. Handle thickness 0.40 inches, so less than half an inch in thickness. That's pretty cool. The weight on this, 2.28 ounces. It's riding on washers. And one of the other things that you're going to find out about this is they're also going to offer it in a gray, kind of a lighter gray G10. So that's pretty cool. Now, I have used the proppers. Proppers got a little bit of weak, spring bar action. This builds on it a little bit. To me, this pull is a little lighter, but pushing it down, I'll have to compare it to my propper that I got here off to the side, and I'll show you that in a minute. I kind of like this, especially if you want to throw it in your pack. It's less than 2.5 ounces, 2.28 ounces. Now, I like that little blade because you can get in there. You need to, whittle down some wood, do some little things at the campsite. Pretty good. I like the feel of that. Now, like I said, you are going to feel it here. Middle and ring finger on this one, you're going to feel a little bit of it because it's raised up. Obviously, it's made to have the handle open when you have the big blade. Now, you could go like Batman and go like dual blade wielding, but you got to be careful on that. Bring your finger cut kit. Overall, is it worth the value? So full retail from Benchmade, $250. I'm seeing it on some knife dealer websites, $225. So in comparison, you're getting 2 blades, a full-size blade, almost 3 inches, a secondary blade, a hair under 2 inches, and a bottle opener in Micarta for $225. It's a little higher priced than most would pay, but for a Benchmade, I think it's right in that middle road factor. Now, let's open this up. Let's use the main blade, get a good look at it. I don't know if I've done too much of a good look at this right here. Let you get a really good look at it. Look at it from the top. Look at it from this side. I like, you got your sharpening choil. So you're going to be able to easily put that edge back on there. Same on this one. You're not going to have to worry about that. So if you've been using the heck out of it on your trip, you got your work sharpener with you, your little portable one, probably your guided field sharpener, or even the little pocket one. Just put a little, put it on the little diamond rod. Put a little edge back on it, strop it up, back to work. Okay, enough of the silliness. If you stuck around for the silliness, thank you. Leave a comment down below. Hashtag stuck around for the silliness. But let's do some comparisons. So, like I said, overall opened up 7.05 inches. How does it compare to some of the knives we know? Now, first off, Benchmade propper. This carbon fiber. Beautiful blade on this one as well. How does this one compare? Pivot to pivot. There is your direct comparison. Let's look at thickness. Obviously, it's going to be a lot thinner. But I want to show you guys because you may have a propper. You may want to see what's happening here. So it's going to be a little bit longer handle than the propper. Right? A little bit longer blade, just a hair longer. Now, how does it compare? We got a newer knife on the market, and that's the ASK Jefferson, the American Service Knife Jefferson. Now this one, hollow ground blade, plastic scales, same price range. A little bit shorter, a little more traditional pocket knife look to it. That's your comparison. Now let's look at the width. I think this one, the width is pretty comparable. The Weekender is a little thinner and obviously taller in handle, but I think that's important. The blade's going to be pretty darn close equal wise. on the ASK Jefferson. We're going to do sharpness test. I just want to slice some paper. Relevancy's factor in that one. If you guys saw my recent live stream where we looked at a knife that didn't come the sharpest out of the box. Now, Swiss Army knife. This is the Pioneer Alox in that beautiful blue. You can get a comparison look. Look at my dirty blade. Hashtag look at the dirty blade. Or look at my dirty blade. Now, you can see obviously handle, same thing, a little shorter on the Pioneer. Blade's a little shorter as well. Let's look at the thickness. You know, Weekender is going to be a little bit thicker. A little bit taller. Obviously in the handle. And same thing with the blade. Now, to me, obviously, you're going to get a few extra tools in here on this Pioneer Alox. No half stop, but I like the Pioneer Alox. It's pretty cool. It stays in one of my bags. Now, let's look at some more traditional knives that we're familiar with on this channel and in general for everyday carry. Spyderco Para 3. I bring it out because it's a staple comparison knife of mine. I want you to see the size comparison. Weekender Spyderco Para 3. This is a lightweight version. I want you to look at the thickness comparison. And then obviously the handle comparison. And then we're going to have one other one. It's the Benchmade Bug Out. I know, Justin, I got to get my other compression made easy on there. Working on it. But the Benchmade Bug Out. It's a beautiful carbon fiber version. Now, I kind of dig this look because this would be a wonderful, wonderful combination for your weekend adventure. A Benchmade Bug Out slipped into your side pocket, the Weekender in your bag, or the Weekender in your bottom of your pocket, ready for the campfire, ready to get some fish going. And your Bug Out's just your Bug Out. You know, we all love the Bug Out. And of course, you guys are probably big old lanyard fans. You got that beautiful lanyard hole. But comparison to the handles, you know, relatively close. A little bit different design, obviously. And, you know, being your more multi-blade fashion, utilitarian, you're not going to get that ease and comfort because of the top of that other blade there, spine of it. But overall, blade-wise, you're doing pretty good with it. You know what I mean? Obviously, the Bug Out's going to be a bit longer. I dig it. And then here's a thickness comparison. It's not really fair because the Bug Out's just super thin and lightweight, but I like what you're getting. It's a longer video. I want to do the first look at it, give you a little out of the box. What do you think of the Benchmade Weekender? Are you picking one up? Have you ordered one? I'm going to put this to the test now. We're going to take it out. We're going to use it on a couple trips. It's summertime. I'm kind of torn because I haven't checked out. I'm pulling it with just my thumbnail, and I think and that's why they made the bigger, you know, nail pass-throughs kind of thing, because a pinch grip, easiest way to get it out. But I'm kind of torn. I love the look of the Micarta and the pop of the orange pivot collars, but I don't know. G10 may hold up to the elements better, but Micarta just takes that beautiful kind of oil patina that you're going to put on it, and it'll wash right up and clean right up. And let me show you when this is fully open what you're going to look like inside, so you can see cleaning wise. You do have your liners in there, so you're going to have to use something a little thinner than a Q-tip to get in there. So you can either use your little cleaning cloths, or, you know, KPL makes those little swabs. Those microfiber swabs will fit right inside of there. So I dig it. I dig it, you guys. But I want to do a sharpness test like I told you. So this will be the last thing that we'll cover. I just want to see out of the box how we're looking. And I don't know. So let's check it out. So there's the edge of the blade. Trying to see how little I can shave. All right, fairness test now. little smile. Let's do the edge of the tip. Sharp. This one's sharp. Main blade, pass the test for me. Just sharp out of the box. That's what I'm just looking for. You know, you're going to sharpen it yourself once you use it. Put a different edge on there. Some of you guys like the polished look. That'd be kind of wicked looking with the stonewash blades. But let's test the smaller one. 1.97 inch blade. I think that's pretty fair. Pretty fair. Slicey test. Passes. And of course, we'll test the beverage one off camera, but you know that one's going to work terrifically. All right, you guys, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the Benchmade Weekender. Is it going to pass your test? Are you going to have it on your trips this fall or this summer? Let me know. It's been a longer video, but if you stuck around to the whole thing, thank you guys so very much. Join me on my next live stream. You guys, make sure to DSKFS. Do something kind for someone. Just means the world. Change people's whole attitude of their day and makes you feel so much better. You guys, take care, but most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.